Hi everyone, I would like to show you my bride-made replica guitar. It was made in Italy by Corrado Carpentieri. You can look up that business on Facebook and online. This guy specializes in making bride-made replicas, some very close ones, some relic ones, some sort of a close approximation. This one is a very, very close guitar to the original. Obviously it's not red, it's blue. That's been, over time and exposure to the sun, it's faded to almost black and some violet in there. It's semi-hollow. The chambers, just like on the original. The pickups and the knobs, the pots and the switches are all connected to the body itself, to metal plates. And then the pick guard is just put on top as opposed to everything attached to the pick guard. It's got your bolt-on neck, just like on the original, one bolt here, and then the neck extends down to here, and there are two more bolts here, which you can't see because of this. It's got the Tremolo System. That is a knife edge system that Brian May came up by himself with his father. There are two springs underneath this plate that counter the tension of the whammy. 3 Burns trisonic pickups, locking tuners. I painted the fretboard with nail polish because my fingers stick to it otherwise. It was just unfinished ebony, and my fingers are not friendly with ebony fretboards. They get stuck on it. This thing I painted myself rather crudely, but I thought it looks kind of cool. Looks more like a jazz box guitar. I hate the 0 fret, so I tape it, and it works just fine with a piece of tape. It doesn't ping because the string just kind of gets stuck on this tape, and that's what I do to my guitars that have a 0 fret. People who love it, by all means, don't do that. What was wrong with this guitar? Several things, actually. Mechanically, this whammy arm, there's a screw from the bottom, and the threads were stripped on it. And as a result, the whammy was not staying in place. I solved it with some plumber's tape, and instead of using 2 nuts, I just have 1 nut, and it's stuck very solidly with plumber's tape. And the whammy, it's been 2 years, the whammy arm just stays wherever it needs to, no problems here. I put side glowing dots here because it's convenient to be able to see where you're playing when you're on a dark stage. And this, I just got bored and I used the front facing dots from the set and just put them here. They're just pieces of paper, but they glow in the dark. I did not want to ruin these purloined dots. So back to what was wrong with the wiring. Number one, this is the volume knob, this is the tone knob. The tone knob was not working. It did absolutely nothing. So I turned it into a pick holder by putting a Grolsch washer under it. And I did not feel like rewiring it because I actually realized I don't use the tone knob at all sometimes, but not worth rewiring the whole thing. Same Grolsch washers here. This is my, by the way, my wireless transmitter. Neotech makes really nice holders for these things. I love it. So, second thing that was wrong with it in terms of wiring is that these 2 pickups, when I got them, they were connected wrong. On this guitar, you have on-off switches for every pickup. In the up position, everything is off, no sound. Bridge, middle, and neck. And then all the combinations between them, and then the phasing. we'll get to that later. So what was wrong on this guitar is that this middle pickup was connected to these controls, the bridge controls, and vice versa for the bridge pickup. It was connected to these controls. What I did, instead of unsoldering the pickups and making them work the way it was probably intended to work, I simply swapped the pickups and left the wiring the way it is. And now the switches control the proper pickups. But this is actually the former, as you can understand, this is the former middle pickup, and this is the former bridge pickup. The advantages of this change now are as follows. On your 3 pickup guitar, such as the Stratocaster, they started doing it since the 70s. They started reverse winding and flipping the magnet on the middle pickup. And this gives you this hum canceling option if you're engaging these pickups together or these pickups together. On this guitar, the reverse wound and reverse polarity pickup is the bridge one. And surprisingly, this is how Brian May has his guitar wired. A lot of people get it wrong, even people who make very, 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 very expensive Brian May replicas. So Brian May's main tone is these 2 pickups together in phase. And for me, with this, hi cat, on this guitar there's no sound, there's no hum. Let me demonstrate. So these 2 pickups together in series. Okay. Now these 2 pickups, the outer pickups together in series, also no hum. Very useful sound, actually. And best of all, the Bohemian Rhapsody solo sound, these 2 out of phase, no hum, because they are the same phase, same polarity, same direction, and normally they would hum, but in the Bohemian Rhapsody sound, you put one of them out of phase, and as a result there's no hum on this guitar. So notice I put these 2 down, turning these 2 pickups on, and I can this one can be down, this one up, or this way, same exact sound. And this is your Bohemian Rhapsody sound. Nice. Screams very well. It just worked out very, very, very nicely with this mistake, if you will. Let me just try to show you all the different combinations of these pickups. And by the way, this volume knob is very nice and smooth. Just like on my Stratocaster, I can really clean up the sound. So let me start with the neck pickup. I'm not touching anything on my pedal board. Everything is controlled through here. So. Nice and clean, right? But then I turn up the volume knob. So that was the neck and middle. It hums. If you find this position, there's no noise, but nonetheless it hums. Okay. Neck and bridge together in series, in phase. Okay. middle and bridge together in series, in phase. Middle and bridge together, one of them out of phase, doesn't matter which one, this one or that one. Okay, these two together, out of phase. All three on. Let's try this one out of phase. Let's try the middle one out of phase. Nice and honky, right? Like, usable. Let's try the bridge out of phase. Anything else? Yeah, well, that's it. Just goes to show that sometimes happy accidents can be awesome. I love the fact that this came out the way it was, because the best sounds don't have any noise. The Bohemian Rhapsody, these two outer pickups, amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot to show some of the pickups by themselves. Like this is the bridge pickup. Kind of harsh. The middle one. Nice, sort of more mellow sound compared to this really brittle sounding pickup, and the neck. Well, that's it. Thank you.